Okay, so I'm at a place called Kings Gap Environmental Education Center. Behind me, I actually had posted some pictures of this place earlier in the year because I stopped here on the way back from Pine Grove Furnace. But yeah, I am stood outside the historic mansion there, and you can't camp in this park, but you can book a room in that mansion, and I did. So we're gonna go do a little tour of that. I'm the first person. There's like 6 rooms in this thing, and I seem to be the first person to show up. So I'm gonna do this before other people show up, and it's real weird for me to be walking around talking to myself. So let's see how it goes. All right, so obviously there's that. There's an amazing view. You'll see lots of pictures of that. There's a patio on the side, so we will get there in a second. But see, there's people down there. I think they're finally showing up for this. There's the mansion itself. There's just a fire escape on the side. That's new, but there it is. There's the entrance. There's the patio around back. I'm not gonna go back there quite yet. Okay, so that is the entrance there. This is the foyer. Little table. Little doors. There's a bathroom. I'm being quiet because there's people checking in. But now that we've gone through those doors, there's nobody. So this is the main entranceway. There is a piano, because of course there is. There's the staircase we're gonna go up in a second. Over here, a common area. There's some coffee, some chairs, fireplace, pictures, food. These have cookies and things around that I'm allowed to just take as I want, which is nice. It seems to have a lot more relaxed rules compared to like a hotel. So like, you can just come in, take that stuff. It's nice. Here's the dining room. From 8 to 11 or 8 to 10 tomorrow, there will be breakfast. Each room has its own table, you can see. I am in the Caledonia suite, so I have, as far as I'm concerned, prime real estate right here. And yeah, let's get a better look at it here real quick. There's a screen, but whatever. All right, making our way back this way. It's gonna be real awkward if they're doing a tour like I just went on. Exit's just out to the patio. There is a TV behind there, but yeah, I'm not watching TV here. So, back through here, piano again. Apparently you can play the piano, you just gotta ask. Main room right here, other main fireplace. This over here enters back onto the patio. And don't worry, we will get to the patio. And in here is the last room downstairs, which is the library. Tons of books. Wish I hadn't spent so much time trying to figure out what books to bring with me, because there's a ton of them here. So you can see, you can hear the other people coming up behind me as well. So, yeah, here's this, and we're gonna make some moves upstairs real quick. There's also some games over here. Let's see, some chess. Let's see if I can find some people to play some chess. Let's see. Okay. Back to the stairwell. We are gonna go up. I didn't really check these things out yet or read what they are. I'm sure they're all emojis, China, copyright 1906. Yeah. It's all really nice. Get worried even standing close to stuff like that. I'm gonna break it. I did ask. I'm not allowed to sit in that chair. Could go that way, but we're not going. I don't know what's over there. Going in here, also bear in mind I'm carrying like 4 bags. Here's the hallway. Looks like a hallway. On top of having 4 bags, I also have way too much stuff in my pockets right now. Okay, welcome to the Caledonia suite. Got this table of rich mahogany. Avoid putting stuff on it. Just looks too fancy. All right, I can talk a little bit louder, which is nice. Historical accent wall, I guess. But yeah, this is the entryway, whatever you want to call it. It's a living room area. You've got this. You've got obviously this. I've got a stunning view of the something valley. I have no idea what valley it is, but it is a valley. I mean, obviously, because I'm on a mountain, and you can see the mountains on the other side there, so. Now, in here, there's a refrigerator, which is nice. Is there anything in there? Nah. But it's funny because I wasn't sure what like amenities there were. It didn't list it anywhere. There's no like microwaves or ovens or anything, but there is that refrigerator. I haven't opened any of these yet. I think they're all closets. Yeah, closet. Oh, you know, that's what it is, because that's a pull-out couch, actually. Okay, that one doesn't open. It's where they keep the bad guests. Here's the bathroom. I like this sink. I mean, that's whatever. I don't know what it is. Porcelain, solid porcelain, the whole thing. I'm sure that's been around for a while. Another amazing view out there. No, I didn't even look up before. Check this out. I mean, first off, this guy's sweet. It did say that there was a, oh, you know, they promised a clawfoot bathroom tub. Liars. I think I'm gonna be okay though. Oh, I didn't realize it goes all the way around. It's pretty sweet. Oh, just kidding, you can't move it, whatever. Apparently the water pressure is iffy up here, especially if everyone's trying to take showers at the same time, so yeah, whatever. Not an issue. Shit. Just reading these signs. It says conserve water by reusing towels. Yeah, fine. This is the actual bedroom, which, I mean, I'm a huge fan of this bedroom, let me tell you. Just in 1900 when they built this and painted this wall and got this comforter, they knew what they were doing. Actually, it looks like my car. That's probably why I like it. It's funny. Yeah, pretty standard though. I think this is, I don't know whether that's just a space heater or not. I'll be honest, it's pretty damn hot right now, or like humid, because it's been thunderstorming all day. I might make some moves down to the patio because there was a dude hanging out on there earlier when I was back there, but he seems to be gone now, so that might be next on the agenda. I'm here until Sunday, leaving on Sunday. Checkout's at 11. So I'm just, I'm not even gonna flip the camera. So yeah, checkout's at 11. I'm planning on going hard tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up early. I'm going to hit a bunch of trails. It's actually, she let me know that there's a, at 2 o'clock, there's like a guided walk around the Scenic Vista trails, which seems to start nearby, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I did have to drive through like a typhoon to get here, and it was absolutely worth it. Because, I mean, it's, as far as I'm concerned, you can't beat this. Sleeping in my car is all right, but it's not historical mansion all right. So, yeah, we'll let you know how things go. Actually, I'm gonna go check out the patio now I'm thinking about it. Before I forget, I did want to say that, like, I wasn't sure what the food situation was gonna be up here, whether or not it was cool to, like, I don't know, bring food into a historical mansion. I felt weird if I was gonna bring like slices of pizza or something. I actually got a slice of pizza right before I came up here. But apparently it's fine. She was like, she being the ranger downstairs, Um, she was like, yeah, I don't know who delivers up here, but if you want to get delivery, you can, and whatever. And it's like, okay. I thought it was going to be a lot more strict, being like a historical building, and it's not. It's awesome, and I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, I grabbed my cooler. I just want to point out that that little thing, actually a little bit farther down, is where the trail's starting tomorrow. So, yeah, there's actually a little ramp down on the other side of the car. It's nice because when I was here, like 3 months ago, nothing was in bloom. So, seeing things like that, I mean, you can't see it, but there's like some pink things over there. It's a lot nicer. I mean, when I was here before, everything was just dead. You see picnic table. I'm making my way over to the patio. Bench right there. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can see this. Nope, just kidding. Okay, so there's the thing, fire escape again. And we're gonna make some moves back here. I apologize for the shaky camera. I am carrying a cooler full of food. I mean, does it really get any more picturesque than that? Sit there, drink some coffee by your viney old pillars. Yeah. Especially, I mean, even with like the dripping water. More over there. It's like, I don't know, it adds to the effect as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, so a couple tables, nice. Link over there. I'll just show you down here. That's how far it goes. You can't enter the building from this side. You can exit through a few of these doors inside, but then you gotta walk all the way around. Which isn't a problem. I say all the way around like it's more than like 40 feet. All right. So here's what we're gonna be looking at in a second. It basically gives you the silhouette on the other side and what you're looking at. Okay, 15 miles directly across from us, so I'll give you a gauge. I'm actually gonna walk back down here because there's these annoying trees. That's a little drop off right there. Some bird things for, I don't know, I saw somewhere at one of these parks that it's warblers, and I can never get that out of my head now. I still don't know what the hell a warbler is. There you go. It's kind of cool with that cloud. It was a lot sunnier out here a minute ago. I don't think there's any trails or anything down here. Over there? Nah. But yeah, that's where I came from. I drove up Interstate 81, came down here, went down here. Had a hilarious experience where I drove past these people who I assumed were like Mennonites. They were dressed like Mennonites. And I drove past them and I missed my turn, so I had to turn around and go back. But I drove past their barn going in the one direction and just saw the barn. But when I turned around and went back and was gonna make the turn, like I could see into the barn, and they had like a 5 Series in there. I'm like, are you kidding me? I feel like that's counterproductive to whatever Mennonitism is. All right. It's a really nice car though. Just thinking, like, what are the butter premiums nowadays? It's probably racist or something, I don't know. Alright, don't fall off the ledge is the name of fucking bugs. Alright, don't get attacked by bugs is the other name of the game. There you go, here's the back of the mansion. This little thing, I love this little thing. If the mansion was just this and I had to sleep against the wall, I'd still probably be pretty happy about it. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I could probably fall off this ledge and be all right. Cool. So that's the mansion. It is, let me check the clock. It is 6:23 right now, so I have a couple hours of daylight left. I'm just gonna walk around this like top part because I am at the top of the park. I just know that from last time. There's a mansion garden I'm gonna go check out. When I was here a couple months ago, everything was dead. I definitely posted some pictures of that because it was like, oh, here's the lake full of all these plants, and you looked at it, it was just like dead and black and brown. It was gross, but it was kind of funny. So that was part of why I wanted to come back, because I bet it's amazing now. So yeah, I'm gonna put this cooler inside. I'm probably gonna hang out for like 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna make some moves over there. Let you know how it goes. I can see down onto the patio, and the other two people that were showing up when I was starting this video just came back out. And I think they waited for me to get off of it, and I appreciate that. It's, yeah, good neighbors. It did make me think, because I was gonna say this earlier, with the thunderstorm, the typhoon that I drove through, like it's been thunderstorm warnings all day. And I was thinking, I'm gonna be in a mansion where it's actually every room is booked today. So, full house, the first person to stop in. There's probably like 8 rooms, 6 rooms. I think it's 6 rooms. Sorry, I catch my breath carrying that cooler up here. I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be a like wild thunderstorm in the middle of the woods on top of a mountain with like 6 different strangers in a historic mansion. I'm like, that's the setting for a book or a movie, and generally doesn't end well for the people involved, but it probably would have been pretty cool. We'll see how that goes. I was also gonna say, you're gonna see me wearing my hat a lot because I have this terrible haircut right now where it was long and I cut the sides off, but it's not long enough for me to pull completely back. Like, pull it back? Eh, not quite yet, but I couldn't stay on the side, so they needed to go. Hat's probably gonna stay on the whole time. We'll see. Okay, you know what? If this turns into a murder mystery, I'm the single guy here by myself. First off, I'm gonna be suspect number 1. Second off, while everyone else is busy helping each other, I am going right the fuck out that window. I get my Bronco, I'm gonna bail the fuck out of here. So, it'd be a cool story at least. It's funny, I didn't even notice this at first, but I've been here and I've posted pictures of it, and like this thing, the blacksmith shops, like it's cool. I saw this and I was like, man, I recognize these places, and it's like, hell yeah, all that effort's paying off. It's cool. I also just had the thought like, oh, the park's gonna close, the ranger's gonna leave, and I'm gonna be able to like sneak around the park if I want to. Wow, be in the park after dark. That's so unique, and it's like, it's literally every time I camp. I don't know why this would be any different, but it's kind of funny the way that my brain goes there. You know, how are you gonna have a historic mansion full of mahogany tables? Everything is like this super nice wood. There are no coasters in this entire place. Like, carrying this stupid Nalgene bottle around, it's like, I can't put it on anything. I guess I'm gonna put it on this thing. Weird. You would think that'd be more of an issue. I guess this has glass. There was something moving right around here, and it looked a little different than stuff that I've seen. Oh yeah, what was that? It's down there. It's on the other side of that tree. I don't really want to go. It's off whatever it is, but who knows? This is actually where we're gonna meet to do the walk tomorrow. That's back up towards the actual education center or environmental center. I guess it's both. And the mansion's over there. I just walked down a little bit. It's cool. There's these monarch monitoring sites. Oh, look, there's one right up here. Yeah, do this without disturbing anything and while also looking out for poison ivy. Don't want to disturb anything because that messes up the whole point of conservation. But you can see right here, milkweed site 3. I saw the first 2. I don't see a lot of milkweeds around here though. I guess these are maybe some variant of it. I don't know. The other milkweeds were a lot more along the lines of what I think of when I think of milkweeds. I'll show you at some point to explain what the hell I'm talking about. All right. Check this out real quick. And then we're gonna get back to roots and do some walking and some talking real quick. Actually, whatever, I don't know why I turned that off. Got a big old grill. Pretty cool. Have a cookout up here, mansion pavilion. You can apparently have weddings here. There apparently was one like within the past week. I was talking to the ranger about it. Of course, out on that patio, because why wouldn't it be? You could definitely host a bunch of people up here, which is cool. I mean, they've got some construction vehicles obviously been clearing stuff, which is cool. Oh, look at that. There's a red blaze. Ooh, there's a red blaze and a trail right there. I don't think it necessarily goes anywhere, but there's the blaze. Probably can't see it from my camera, but whatever. All right. So back there, at the end of there is my car. Up there is the garden. And back there is the windy road to get up here, which is a really cool road. I'm excited to really check out these trails and go around the different winding paths here. It's a pretty amazing looking park. There are some people up here though, so I'm gonna turn this off real quick. Okay, so here's the education center. That's the parking lot I was just walking up. The people had left. So that's the education center. I stopped here last time too, and it was just as closed as it is right now. So I didn't go in again, but I'm going to tomorrow and see if I can figure out when this place is actually open, because I'd love to see what's in there. More monarch butterfly stuff. I know you guys know how I am about these butterflies. But I remember last year pointing out that like the females would have big dark spots right at the bottom. This is apparently a different type of monarch called a viceroy, and it has this band. You see that? Never would have noticed that. I mean, even if you look at this guy up here, he doesn't have it. Yeah, very cool. Those are what the eggs look like. So when we look at those milkweeds, I was looking for some, but I had to look harder. I didn't really go much farther than this last time. I went inside because it's open. All right, you know what? Let's just take a look. Yeah, same situation. It's dark as fuck in here. There is a trash can, which is nice. That light just came on. I guess it's motion sensor. Scared the hell out of me. Oh wait. We'll return at 8. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Great. Guess I'm just gonna have to educate myself. And I'm gonna start at the bee crossing. It's funny, I don't see any bees. I don't know what that is. Reminds me of one of those Shinto shrines. I don't know what the name is for it. More bee crossing, probably because they're all in this. Oh. Right on schedule. Where is it? There he is. There he is. It wouldn't be a fantastic trip of mine out in the woods without being followed by some cardinals. I don't have an explanation for that, and I don't know if I've really gotten into that before on any of these videos, but cardinals. I don't know what it is. They seem to follow me around. There's like 10 of them living behind my house. It's nuts. There weren't any when I moved in. Who knows? Little greenhouse. God, what am I doing up here on this walkway? Let's go look at that real quick. I am thoroughly jealous of this. One day, I will own a greenhouse. Because I love everything about this. Right now, I can barely grow anything in the backyard. Grow hostas like it's my job, and that's about it. Love it. There's just something super rewarding about planting seeds and taking care of them and seeing them grow. Nothing in there, probably because they moved everything outside. They probably started in there. Awesome, I love it. I don't know where this goes, but let's check it out. The Nature's Power Box. I gotta tell you, despite all the rain earlier and the humidity, which is kind of cleared up, it is amazing out here right now. Got a little trail, little thing. You got a bench, well overgrown, but oh my god. That thing just fell from right there and hit me in the leg, especially because there's that hole right there. Yeah, I definitely thought I was just getting attacked by something real quick. That's questionable. Fuck. That's all questionable. I should get out of here. That's probably poison ivy. Master gardener. I would take so much pride if I ever got a title like that. People were just like, yeah, Matt's the master something. Master walking around talking to himself in the woods. But this is supposed to be a butterfly garden, apparently, which would explain the overgrowth, explain all the things. Literally not a single butterfly out here, but it's also kind of late, and it's also, I have no idea when in the year they show up. I feel like I see them closer to the fall, or at least last year when I was seeing all those monarchs. It was August, July, something like that. God damn, there's a lot of poison ivy over here. Somehow off the path has less poison ivy, so I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. Nothing too great over there. Little garage. God. Being a ranger and having access to all that stuff would just be so cool. Seeing all the behind the scenes at the park. I'm sure it's full of like shovels. Nothing exciting. Rakes and things. I've done park maintenance, camp maintenance. Not as exciting as it sounds. There's probably another little trail down there. Now that I've spotted all that poison ivy, I'm really, I'm wearing my big boots and I'm wearing my long socks tomorrow. That's apparently going to be a concern. They're really just like all over the place. I don't even like getting my camera that close to it. I'm sure I'm going to get it in my ears or something now. Which, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm just misidentifying it. Ah, fuck. Sorry, something flew in my ear. Eastern white pine. Okay, pretty cool. One of the things I learned at that foraging thing in the winter is that basically any of these conifer kind of plants, these like evergreens with the needles, if you need to, you just need to get some vitamins in your body, rip out a bunch of those needles and make some tea with it. And I've done that just to see how it goes. It tastes like hot water full of pine needles. So, in case you were curious. Apparently it's got like magnesium and stuff in it. So, if you are just trying not to die in the woods, that is a way to help. It is so nice out here. I can't even get over it. Especially since there's like nobody here now. just on my run of the park nature trail. Descriptive. Let's go over here real quick just because I know relatively this loop around the peak of this mountain or whatever. It is a mountain. It doesn't feel right calling it a mountain, but it is. Red blazes again. I guess it's connected to the other one. No butterflies, but a ton of birds and a ton of rabbits. And you better believe I've got my bird book. Be sitting out here identifying things tomorrow. Plenty of rocks for me to look at when in doubt. I got my hoary. I'm ready to dig some stuff up. These are actually ranger buildings again, or like park buildings, because that's the road to go back down. Fresh wood, fresh hay. Another greenhouse. I bet someone lives there. I don't know. I'm going this way because I can loop back around to the left and go back up to the garden, which will be cool. Gotta be someone living here. There's a dish. Yeah. Really cool greenhouse though. I'm not sure what this is offhand, but if I had to guess, it's a carriage house. And the carriages would come in and out of that. Oh, what was that? Okay, it was a groundhog or it was like a fat cat. I'm totally cool with seeing either of them. It went under that truck right where we're going. That's cool. I need a picture of this. I'm gonna take one real quick. Okay, continuing along. There's this is the path to get back down. You go down there and you go left. So basically if you went right, it would take you around this to where we started at that scenic, the mansion pavilion thing. It's called the scenic something or other. So you can loop all the way back around. The mansion is on the other side of this building and I'm obviously back up there. So we're just gonna do the loop. See the sun's going down, so it's yeah, it's exactly what I was trying to do today, which is get up here, get my bearings, get settled in. I don't know what that is, but it's cool looking. Fuel. Yeah, I mean, oh, look at that. Oh, dude, am I good or am I good? I'm just reading it real quick. I'll let you know if there's anything cool. It's not gonna be better than John Harris getting tied to the mulberry tree. That's still the best sign that I've ever come across. Half of you guys didn't even watch that Harrisburg video, but man, you're missing out because that thing's funny as hell. Okay. He was driven in the coach to and from Moordale. I don't know what Moordale is. Is this Moordale? Who knows? Where he boarded a train to his business office in Harrisburg. Think about that as like your daily commute. You get up, you come on down here, you get in your carriage. You carriage your way down the mountain first off. And like, then you get to the train I'm sure this is one of those, someone's in the front shoveling coal into a thing, a furnace. I use my words. You get on the train, you go to Harrisburg to your office, which I'm sure is like an old brick building full of fireplaces and things. Leather-bound books and rich mahogany. All right, well, that's awesome. You know, I don't see any signs about not trespassing. So I'm at least gonna see if I can at least look in here. Okay, that does kind of move, but you could see there's like a DCNR van in there. So it's not historic, it is the modern carriage house for Ranger Jeeps. Like that. It's not a Jeep, but still. Shed. Random stuff down there. More tools. Yeah. Driving one of these, making trails and things. It sounds awesome. They don't even need to pay me. I'll pay them to do that. Okay, so right up at the top of that hill, you can see the other side of the mansion. This actually is probably where I should have parked. I might move my car over, but yeah, that's the far end. There's this little thing, which I think goes up to the garden, so we're gonna go this way. Oh yeah, can't get in from this side. I shouldn't even show those pallets. My mom's gonna come up here and steal them all from the people. Okay, just hanging out here for a second because it looks like some more of the guests have arrived. Looks like 3 of them in a family. A family with a dark secret. Bum, bum, bum. All right. This is the way to go. All right. I didn't feel like walking all the way back up there just to turn around. And there's even an entrance and a picnic table. Kind of a cool view of the mansion through the woods. I mean, just them building this back in the day and carrying all that stuff up to the top. It's no Machu Picchu, but it's pretty cool. Pretty impressive that they did it. Here is the mansion garden. So a cool mansion garden gate. All right. Watching something grow is good for morale. It makes you believe in life. Damn. I can get on board with that. Oh man. All right. We're just gonna do a little tour. I am not very good at these neat little things. A bench. Yeah, I'm not very good at identifying plants, so don't expect that. But I can look at them. See, this stuff looks like I could probably grow it without too much effort. Just like there's always the saying of you need the thrill and the spill in your garden, and this is all spill, and spill basically takes care of itself, and I'm a fan of that. Oh, actually, yeah, look at these cool things. It's hard to tell what color they are. They're like white, but they're purple. I don't know what the word is for that. These seem more actual white. I can't wait to post the this up against the pictures, like the before pictures from a little bit ago. Very nice. Wow. Wow. I can't tell you, I can't describe that fragrance, but that is fragrant. And in a good way. I think that's what I was smelling because I was right on the other side of that. Are they roses? Who knows? I'm gonna go with yes. I'm a fan of these guys. I don't know what they are, but I'm a fan. This way. We're just gonna stick to the border. There's some cool ones where you can see they're opening up, or like they're blooming, but then they're opening up to release their seeds, kind of like a dandelion. Oh, what? I've got an extremely ghetto version of this going on my deck out back right now. I didn't realize I could just buy one. I mean, it's kind of obvious now that I'm thinking about it, but okay, so there's actually a hole down there and you can get to the actual compost. That's cool. I like that. I'm sure something similar is going on in this bucket full of holes. That's closer to the one that I've got at home. Pretty nice. Let's see if I can smell these guys. They don't look like they're doing too hot, to be honest. Ah, fuck, and I just touched myself right in the face with it. Whatever. Doesn't smell like anything either. It was a waste. I just heard a bullfrog. Almost at the pond. Yeah, these guys don't smell like anything either. They're nice looking though. I'm always partial to the purple ones. Bin can be created using pallets. I mean, is that... I guess you literally just make this so you don't have to buy it and put your compost in there. I mean, that works. It's pretty cool. I like that they're using the recycled plastic for something, because otherwise, what? It's gonna end up in the giant Pacific Ocean plastic island thing floating around. Just so you could see, like, these guys are pretty big. I don't know what they are. They look like they'd be something that had some, like some food or something growing down there. You'd pull them up and they'd have, I don't know. These are more along the lines of the milkweeds that I had thought it would be. You could see those big stalks. If you cut them open, like milk looking stuff comes out. That's why they're called milkweeds. And they grow like crazy and you have to like schwack them out of the way. I feel like I've gotten off the path here. Oh no. Man. Okay, there are mosquitoes and a lot of flying insects back here, let me tell you. But this is the pond. I can hear something that sounds like water nearby. I have to go check that out. It's probably just like a hose or something. All right, well, this can be the biggest difference when you see what this used to look like 3 months ago or whatever, 2 months ago. I don't even know when I was out here. Oh, path. Man. Those are pretty unique. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. And they grow down. I don't really necessarily want to touch them, but check that out. I don't know if that's going to look any good because I can't view it while I'm doing this, but pretty neat. I wonder what those are called and why they grow like that. Like it seems like it'd be counterproductive to not be facing the sun. But I'm not a master gardener, so who knows? Go this way. Oh, okay, maybe this will have an explanation. Well, all right. On this, doesn't really look like that, but I'm gonna go with these guys down here, or the closest proximity to that, which is called spiderwort. I will need to look that up later and see if there's a better picture, if I can actually confirm that. I'm sure I'll put a little statement up on the actual video when I post this saying whether or not I was right. I have one of these boxes full of warblers. Fuck. Okay. I was gonna keep going the other direction because where the water is, but there's some cool ones back here. So that's more of these. But what caught my eye? Oh, it's a whole bush. It's these. I don't know what they are, but they're a pretty nice shade of, I don't know, salmon, whatever. But you can see it's like a whole bush right here. Fuck. Which is weird because half of it looks dead, and I'm sure it's just these vines, which you could probably rip out and you'd have a nice looking bush, or you'd rip the whole bush up with it. Who knows? All right. That's what there is to see right there. I don't know if you heard that, but that is a bullfrog sound. I even see some ripples now. All right, you could probably hear a little bit about the water. There is so like all the water in the mansion comes from a mountain spring, which very well could literally be right here. Let's see. Tampering with this facility is a federal offense. Yeah, that screams water tower, yeah? It is, look at that. So that's the water tower, and they've got the plumbing that goes over the mansion, which is kind of in that direction. I think you can kind of see it. It's funny because it's just very actively dripping from all sides, which strikes me as odd. I'm not sure if It's a good thing, a bad thing, something that doesn't matter. Probably the latter. Pretty amazing though, that like there's just a spring down there that is being drawn up into this tower, stored up there, and then there's somehow just plumbing that goes over to the mansion and just keeps it supplied with water. Like, when I'm looking at these houses in the woods that I would love to buy, half of them don't have plumbing. And like, man, the trick is to have your own water tower. Now, I'm not making Mennonite money, but one day, maybe a little one. All right, Carol Kaplinger, master gardener. Damn, everyone's a master gardener. All right, I got a new goal in life, and that is someone will dedicate something to me in a park. Preferably a stone bench like this. Man, this is actually super comfortable. It's like all just rock. I'll tell you though, whoever made this, I am. Oh man. It's got like the perfect incline. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed by this. It's the little things in life, right? All right, moving on. I can't tell whether it's actually starting to get dark or if it's just because I'm back here. Probably the latter again. Okay. I like that. Because I'll be honest, I really like the plants and things, and I would never like prune them. Those things that smelled really nice, I would never cut one of those off just to let someone smell it. Like, no, let that grow. Chipmunk. Oh, that brings me back to what I thought I had seen, or like when I saw a little rodent thing running around in the beginning of this video. What I was hoping it was a flying squirrel, because apparently those exist in Pennsylvania, which blows my mind because I always think of them as being like jungle animals. I don't know why. I picture like bush babies and flying squirrels and things. Probably thinking of sugar gliders, and that's probably why. But yeah, they apparently live in Pennsylvania, and I would be so happy to see a flying squirrel. All right. Yeah. I think we've seen most of how we gotta go in the middle. Oh, there was a little rabbit. This is like paradise if you're a rabbit. It went through it. Oh, where is it? It's right around here. I just heard it make a noise. That would have been cool just to get a little clip of them. Oh. Kind of cool. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I was about to smell it, and there was there's like a big old bug right in front. It's pretty cool. All right. Finish off the perimeter, and then we'll check out the middle, and then I think that's what there is to see. Damn. That already happened. That's kind of cool how colorful it is, considering it's May. It's not like autumn when the leaves are changing, is what I'm saying. Oh, that's why these guys are just rubbing it in. These, I think, are Colonials, and that's exactly what I'm trying to grow right now, and none of them are growing. I planted like 40 seeds. I literally have not gotten a single sprout. It's terrible. Did the same thing with tomato seeds, and now I've got 40 tomato plants growing in my backyard. All right, anything else? these guys. Don't know what they are. I don't know what these are either, but I like them. Oh, what the fuck was that? Alright, random things just making noise at me. They're pretty nice. Again, they grow downwards. Like angel trumpets, I think they're called. And those sort of plants. I remember those from Peru. Yeah, don't mess with angel trumpets. That's the main thing I remember. Whoever planted these was a fan of the purple ones as well. So that's the majority of these, which I'm a fan of. Alright, so here, let me just step back real quick. So that's where we came from. That's what we walked around. You can see here's the center with a thing. Gonna check that out in a second. Pond was back there. There's the water tower. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's one of these. I don't know the name of it, but I like these. In memory of Leroy Bear, friend of the forest. Okay, see, that's what I want. When I die, I want someone to be like, yeah, Matt Dixon, friend of the forest. Here's an awesome looking random thing that nobody knows the name of. Okay, I wasn't sure if it spun, but it does move a little. Whew. That's pretty cool. Fragrance herbs, okay. Let's smell some things. Okay, these white things smell pretty good. Those don't smell like anything. Oh, here's some bees. Let's see if we can get this little guy. Look at that. I scared him off. Culinary herbs. I mean, aren't all herbs intended to be culinary? Isn't that the point of them being herbs and not just plants? Who knows? Yeah, speaking of trumpets, you know what? I'm gonna go around because these are better. Yo, all right. This is probably the coolest one in the entire little garden, as far as I'm concerned. So there it is. Let me just do this. I can fix this fix this in post. That's pretty amazing. I like that a lot. Especially because it's like the transition from not grown to in full bloom. That's really nice. It's interesting. It's full of ants. I feel like someone has told me about this before, where there are plants where the ants help it grow. And I can't remember why. They do something. But like, you can see them. Oh, look at that. They probably get that stuff on them and do something. Oh man, it was full of ants too. Oh man, okay, the ants are all the way up in there. Don't stick your fingers in these because all the ants come out. Holy shit, there really are a bunch of them now. They aren't happy that I just fucked with their pollen. Very cool. You're gonna get like a paragraph posted up in front of this explaining the whole ant situation. Once I figure out what that is, that'll be the research I have to do. Let's see. Sun's going down behind the mansion. I'm probably gonna call it for a second. Maybe have a video later on tonight, just seeing some things, but what an amazing start to the trip. See what else there is. Okay, that's the entrance I had gone through. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's like the sun is so close. You know what? I can catch the sunset. That's probably what I should go do. I'm just like, I can't go inside right now. There's just enough daylight. See a little bit more things. All right, let's go this way. We got some picnic tables out here, fairly inconveniently placed. We got a pavilion. There you go. More picnic tables. More picnic tables. More people. I'm wondering if these are the other guests at this point, because most parks close at sunset when it's about to be sunset. So I'm walking over here so you can get another sense of scale. It's the parking lot I was walking up earlier. That is the education center. And there is the mansion across this way. So that is night number 1. Getting my bearings up the peak of this mountain, seeing what there is to see, going through the garden. That was big on my list of things I needed to do while I was up here again, just to check out how everything had progressed in the spring. And I am pretty happy with it, I tell you. Going over here so we can see what this sign says. Now, okay, hang on. Again, I'm gonna read this and let you know if there's anything cool. So this is what it looked like in 1908. You could see, oh yeah, it's beautiful. But you can see it largely looks the same, apart from the fire escape missing from this side, which is pretty awesome. James McCormick Cameron built it. It is called like Cameron Mansion or something like that. McCormick Cameron Mansion. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that fancy chair said something along those lines. Built it as a mountain retreat to spend summers and falls. Man, how nice would that be? His family had amassed fortunes in banking, steel mills, printing, and railroading. I'm not surprised about the steel mills, because there is a ton of that going on out here. Like half the parks that I hit in this area are all like furnaces. James married in 1927. Just, I would love to have this mansion without the stupid tent in the way, but I cannot imagine having a staff of servants that care for me. Yeah, fuck that. I can take care of myself. I just, I am wildly uncomfortable with people even doing things for me, let alone having a staff that just takes care of you. In your mountain retreat mansion. Yeah. The stone is Antietam quartzite. Gonna have to look that up in my rock book. Here's yeah, here's the map. Hang on. I'm trying to think. So the entry, yep, there's the office. That office is where the ranger was. And then up top. Oh, they must have changed the names. That is so cool. I love that, because let's see. Cook Forest, boom, that's the fire tower. And when my car broke down, I had to get towed out of it. French Creek, that was the mansion a couple months ago. Tuning, that was the kayaking, and probably my favorite park in this state so far. Hickory Run, that's the one with all the boulders. Laurel Ridge, haven't been to. I actually think this is potentially one of the ones nearby where I'm going over the 4th of July weekend. I'm hitting like 4 of them out near Pittsburgh, and it's all along like this ridge, and it's something like that. God damn it. Jacobsburg, haven't been there. Blackmo Shannon, I've always seen pop up, and I really want to go there. Ohio Pile is too far away. Ricketts Glen I've been to. Ridley Creek I've been to as well. Prince Galitzin I know because I was looking at it when I was looking at Laurel Ridge. I was trying to plan another loop. That's pretty cool. And now you've seen that like one of them is Caledonia, and just named after other state parks. I really like that they do that. It's I don't know why I care that they do that, but it's pretty neat as far as I'm concerned. And it's pretty neat that I've been to most of them. All right, people are watching the sunset. That's where I'm going now, but I'm gonna just shut up and let you see. So I don't want to disturb anyone else's peaceful evening. You probably heard you miss the sun going down, but whatever. Turns out that happens every day. I think I'll be all right. Okay, one last thing, mainly because I've got 3,000 steps to hit my 10,000 for the day. So I need to go walk around this top part again a couple times. But here's milkweed site number 2. These are milkweeds. And they have these fickle stems that are very fragile and just fall apart. But you can see, like, all right, volunteers monitor monarch eggs, larvae, chrysalids, and adults at this site. Like, how do I get to be one of those volunteers? I need to look that up. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me come out here and look for monarch butterfly eggs. I don't see anything that resembles anything like that. Nor have I seen any monarch butterflies, but I do think it's probably early in the season. I'm gonna have to look that up, let you guys know. Check this one out real quick. One last one. And then it's me hustling around probably twice and going inside. It's a shame that it's a shame that there isn't a like dinner or something, because man, if like it would just be awesomely weird, like all of the guests to get together, the staff that was taking care of whatever his name was, James, was it James Cameron? James McCormick Cameron? Something like that. Yeah, like come out and I'm picturing like things on the silver tray with the fucking lid on them. Got a pig with an apple. Everyone sits around and then someone goes to the bathroom and doesn't come back. Bum, 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 bum. It turns out Channing Tatum was in the basement the whole time. Ah! Yeah, it's probably not a reference you guys are gonna get, but whatever. I don't know, like in terms of nature and things that I hate in nature, there's not very many, but gross. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's full of worms or something. Ugh. All right, you can see it goes, just drops off down here. There's some tables down there. That's where we're headed tomorrow. Wake up bright and early, eat some breakfast in that room. I'm pretty excited about that. It's just gonna be nice. This whole weekend's gonna be nice. And I am eternally grateful for the ability to do it. So yeah, start the day off right. Come out here, hit some trails, go back, have some lunch, go on that 2 o'clock trail walk with the ranger, and yeah, this should be good.